Hey guys, hello. Um, I am making another video, and just to my little rant, as I call it, about some posts that I was looking at via Facebook, and what I wanted to talk about is I want to make a rant on one, and well, actually, I want to make a rant on both of them. I want to talk about the big controversy about the whole Beyonce performance at the Super Bowl, and that's the first thing I'm going to talk about. Um, I think earlier this week, if you guys actually seen the video, I know there's not that many views of it because I was just telling like my positive pairing, my positive response about the game. But like doing within the week, I made within the week. If you guys can see, I made a video in regards to of the Super Bowl 50 game. About the events that I remember seeing on the show and the halftime show. And what I was saying about the halftime show, I was thinking that the performance was really, really good. I like the whole Coldplay and Bruno Mars and the Beyonce performance. I was commenting about, her moves and how well she can move and her costume and all that kind of stuff. And, but as I really looked on, I noticed that there was, a whole lot of controversy. There was a lot of people talking about it on, social media and on the news and other things like that. And I was like thinking, like I was saying to myself, like, God, why are they making it such like a big deal? Like, I was thinking one minute it was about her costume, but once I got into depth about, actually, looking at the pictures, her pictures on Google and all that, I noticed that, the people were making such a big issue because of the theme that she had actually put on the stage. She actually, her dancers, as a matter of fact, would dress like Black Panthers. Um, for those of you that don't know, or for some of you that already know, Black Panther is kind of like the black theme, like during the when race was an issue, when blacks were trying to get their rights, and white people weren't having it, and the Black Panthers, it was like almost the opposite of the KKK, or no, let me rephrase that. It wasn't like the KKK at all. It's like it was the Black Panthers was like about all the blacks standing together as one race and one culture because they want it was like probably after when the whole John F. Kennedy thing back in the day. It was blacks had they were beginning to have more freedom as they were as before they didn't have any freedom at all. It was all about the white people thing. But the Black Panther thing was basically just something that black people was like black people were coming together as like brothers and sisters and standing up for each other and all that kind of stuff. And many people because she had like a Black Panther theme. I'm not really sure, in her mind that was what she was referring to or something like that. But many people took it offensive. I actually read, in a comment from I'm friends with black people and I'm friends with white people, and most other white people that I'm friends with, they accept any race, any culture, and all that kind of stuff. Like they love black women, black culture, all that kind of stuff, regardless of their race. And I was looking at this short video from a friend of mine on Facebook, and he was saying like ever since he had saw the concert and he noticed Beyonce and the whole Black Panther thing, he considered Beyonce as racist. And Of course, that's what a lot of people are probably saying about her, that she's, racist, or, or whatever. Um, in my opinion, I'm not sure. It could be two reasons, in my opinion, why Beyonce had done it. She could have, for one, didn't know what she was doing. Maybe she was like trying to, like, thinking that she could come up with this theme for the concert and nobody wouldn't make a big issue out of it. Of course, I didn't really pay attention to it till I really looked into depth of it, and it was it was like the whole Black Panther thing. I mean, you had the women dressed in like bodycon, all the bodycon ammo suits with, their hairs and afro bushes and all that kind of stuff. I cannot believe why I didn't really see that stuff. um I guess I was just too sleepy in that video, or just waited too early to post it before I really got, all that depth in there. But this is a different matter. Yeah, maybe she didn't know what she was doing, maybe. And my second thing is, maybe she was trying to do it for attention, because I noticed this whole diversity thing started with Jada Pinkett Smith and all that, and maybe this is just her way of getting attention, because I tend to notice that Beyonce will, definitely, do things for attention, and that's in her era. Like I said, she's a Virgo, I'm a Virgo. We, to be honest, we do things for attention sometimes, but sometimes I believe she was doing it for attention, but at the same time she wasn't really thinking about what the consequences were going to be, how people were going to react about it and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not praising Beyonce for it. I know she has, like, a whole lot of stuff. From what I heard, or I haven't heard anything that Beyonce haven't said anything about the concert, about the performance at the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. It seemed like she's hiding out, but I haven't seen any trending posts or anything on YouTube or anything, whatsoever about, what she has to say about it. But to be honest, I believe that the majority of the celebrities, period, that they sometimes would do stupid shit, because they'll be so drowned in all that money that they're making and all that kind of stuff, that they'll do things without thinking. So I wish some of them would think, because you have issues where um you have people of another race that is a celebrity that will make a racial slur and all that kind of stuff without thinking, and then all of a sudden, you got cameras and the paparazzi and all that other shit on your ass, and you end up, saying or doing things, and most of the time they don't think. So I'm thinking on this part from her that she wasn't really thinking, that she could have really, thought the whole theme out thoroughly. There were a lot of themes that you could come up with the Super Bowl, rather than just the whole Black Panther thing. Now you got, white people mad at you, white people, that think equally about, other people of their race and their culture and all that. They're hating on you and all that kind of stuff. So I'm pretty much on, their side for that matter, because that's just not right. I really wish, to be honest, that the people can, like, literally just leave this racial bullshit alone. I mean, really, you got people. You got people of different races coming together every day. They're friends, they're in a relationship, they're even married with kids. Beautiful children. And I wish all this racial bullshit could stop. We're all made as one. It doesn't really even matter, about the color, of your skin and all that kind of stuff. I'm sick of, the Black Panthers. I'm tired of the whole damn thing. I mean, when President Obama was in, the White House, that's what he was really, trying to, explain to some people, like, it doesn't really matter, it doesn't matter about the color of your skin. You can do whatever you want to do. You can be an astronaut. You can be the president of the United States, for that matter. It's just that it doesn't really make any sense. Like, really, it's completely stupid, and it's completely childish. I give like, I just give like Beyonce like, the boot, because really, I really believe, that she basically did this for attention. And I'm a fan of her. I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan, but I'm a fan of her. Like some of the music that I like. But it's just, she really gotta fix this. She really gotta fix this, and she really has to think. And that's where, the rest of celebrities. They really have to think about, what they're doing, and what they're doing and what they're trying to, come off as, and that kind of thing. So that's just basically, like, really, that's just really crazy there on that part. So I'm gonna close that one down. Like, for those of you that have like any questions about like what do you think about it, would you call like Beyonce racist, or do you agree? Well, I agree. I really, like, to be honest, I really agree that she wasn't really thinking, and that she was just basically, doing this for attention. But I'm not, on her side, none whatsoever on that part. I believe it's just completely stupid. I am tired of all the racist bullshit and all that kind of stuff. I love, people of, different races, different cultures, and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah.